My name's Andrea Gibbons and I'm with the Social Housing and Urban Studies unit. In the Sustainable Housing unit, I think because I'm new, we're still working out sort of how I'm fitting in. What I've been working on recently is interviewing homeless people for the Government of Wales. So in the past 3 months since I started, I've interviewed 75 homeless people. I think I will be working on the Anti-Poverty Task Force with the Salford Council and doing some work around gardening and social cohesion and stuff like that. So in terms of how I came here or why I was interested in working here, my background is in community organising and planning. So in the States I spent a long time, 10 years, doing community work mostly in South Central and Central Los Angeles. I came to do my PhD and I looked at some of the more theoretical and historical aspects of LA that was really shaping our work, and that really convinced me of the real power of theory, but also how that needs to be joined with sort of empirical research and really in-depth work with local communities and getting their experience and ensuring that that's part of the discussion. And so I'm really excited to be here at SHUSU because that's definitely sort of their forte, I think. My motivation mostly comes out of I think my past history. So I grew up quite poor. My mum's British and my dad's American, so I've always felt in between the two, which is probably why I've ended up here. I think life's a bit better here, everyday life. But as I say, we grew up quite poor, and when I was 17 we were evicted from our home. And I think that's sort of the one life-changing experience of my life, really. So in a nutshell, my experience and the work that I've done is really looking at the private rental sector, really understanding tenant experience in that and how hard it is to change it, and what kind of policies have worked or have failed to work, and sort of a lot of the difficulties in that. And I think a lot of that is becoming more and more prevalent here as the private rental sector grows. And then I think just that kind of methodology of really starting where people are, looking at patterns, working with people rather than just studying people. I think so a lot of that kind of experience and that way of working is really fitting in really well with what SHUSU's working on.